What have you made of what you've heard today?
What I've seen and heard today in the conference room hasn't surprised me. People have said to me, am I disappointed that he wasn't more exposed? And no, this man is a consummate professional, skilled politician, skilled lawyer who was able to deliver his lines, and I will put them as lines because he has practiced what he's going to do. But for me, what has come across, especially in this afternoon session, is how inept the government was in preparing for war, planning for war, and indeed the aftermath of war. And what was quite moving towards the end of the session, that he didn't show any regret whatsoever when asked on a couple of occasions by Sir John, do you have any regrets? He could have at least said, I regret the death toll, both Iraqi and the British forces. But he was quite cold on that and didn't show any regrets at all.
We're just watching these pictures showing the panel led by Sir John Chilcot leaving the building now. Their work is done. After a pretty marathon session, Tony Blair facing the panel from 9:30 this morning until just after 5 o'clock. That panel has left. We're still waiting to see if Tony Blair will leave via this front exit, and we'll bring you those shots if we do. But to return then to Reg, your thoughts really was that he missed an opportunity there. He knew he was facing families in the room and he didn't really acknowledge those deaths at all there.
Well, he did. He had an opportunity there to apply some soothing balm to some of the open wounds of grief that are in that room. I saw a couple of mothers in there break down at the end in tears because the man, all he had to say was to assuage the grief was, I do regret the loss of life, but he's quite remorseless, no regret at all. And I just can't comprehend the sheer incompetence here of the planning. I mean, okay, the world may be a better place without Saddam, but Tony Blair went about it in completely the wrong way, with the misleading of Parliament, with not going down the UN path, with not getting full legal backing for the war. And then I said that after the incompetence where he said he was surprised in there at the Iranian influence, cross-border Iranian influence after the invasion. And also that Al-Qaeda moved in. For goodness sake, what does a man expect? The local darts team around the pub could have told him that. And here's a man with a wealth of Middle Eastern experts at his fingertips, yet he chose to ignore all the advice and steamroll it in. It had something of the flavour of a runaway train. He'd sort of gone along with it and he couldn't stop it.
Yeah, very interesting here. Reg, thanks very much indeed. Do appreciate you joining us here on BBC News. We're going to cross now to the